Hey, J-Bro's popping back in here. Yeah, I figured I would just do a quick maintenance video after I got done moving that snow. And of course, once you know, with the amount of snow we got, and it was super fluffy, and of course that wind that I was crying about already blew in everything that I already moved, but at least it was good to get out there and do that. I don't know if I'm going to try to get it cleaned later tonight yet after I do maintenance, but I really don't want to break this machine back out, being it's thawing out here in the shop, and then stuff might freeze up. Might probably be best to do it early in the morning. The high is supposed to be friggin' like -1 tomorrow, so yeah, actually just a terrible day for any of that stuff. But the main reason why I'm doing this is I'm doing a maintenance video. So I just went through everything, and of course I hadn't greased this probably in a couple times, but I went around, greaser it there. I've went over this stuff before, but might as well go over it again. Greaser it down there, greaser it right under there, greaser it under there or there, and it's obviously the same spots on the other side. But just letting you know, I checked my grease stuff. I had just swapped out my air filter. I had an extra one, so I threw the new one on there. I'm probably just going to blow off the old one. Right now, I'm going to check the hydraulic fluid. And the only reason why I'm checking that is I don't know exactly how these skids work or not. If when you hook up to an attachment, because I think when I hooked up to, I want to say the auger or the 4-in-1 bucket, it seemed like the hydraulic fluid went into the hoses, but maybe there's already hydraulic fluid in the hoses. I don't know how that works, but I'm gonna check my hydraulic fluid here. And the other thing I have not checked probably for like a month, I'm gonna check my oil. So, and the other thing that I was just messing with here too, because I just came from doing dirt stuff and crap down on my shop. Well, obviously I didn't get in here and clean this out very good. This just tends to get really packed in here. So I was just taking this kind of pry bar angle and just pushing this crap out. And there was some rocks in there and whatnot. So that might be something that you want to check just to make sure that area doesn't get too packed up, you know, because when I'm doing this stuff here now with snow, it's probably why I see how packed up this thing is. I mean, it's way up there, and I mean that can't be good for. Oh yeah, look at that. Just show you. Look at how much. Look at all that shit. Yeah, I should have did this sooner. God darn it. But I'll do that later. But that's something to just take and look at, and that's why you kind of like to do these walk-arounds, just to check inside your machine. Does it look like anything's leaking or whatnot? On this, pretty much no. I did notice excessive grease up there that I wiped up, but that's probably from when I filled it up. That one obviously looks pretty dry. Obviously I filled that, but no hydraulics really leaking here that I can see or anything like that. There's kind of a noticeable spot down there. I'm going to go into the other side. Like I said, it just helps to take and look through your machine. I don't see any other stuff that's really dramatic here. Gonna want to see what this, just to make sure there's nothing leaking in here. No, that's just build up dust and dirt and stuff. I need to get in here and just clean this up. I haven't really cleaned it up since that last time I was out. But like I said, it just pays just to walk around your machine. I'm gonna check this hydraulic really quick and then check my oil. I'm more concerned about my oil because obviously my hydraulics would probably let me know as far as stuff just not working. And of course, you know, this oil dipstick is just in a tight spot here. Go down there. if you can see that there or not. I'm gonna re-drop that back in there. It looks good. Actually, it looks dirty, and I was meaning to add 100 hours to do an oil change video, because me myself, I've actually never did a video for you guys, so I think I might being I never have done a video, I might take and drop one out here sooner than later. Let's see here. Yeah, see, I would say right there, I'm actually pretty damn low. I'm going to drop that in there one more time just to try to get a little bit more accurate read, because the dipstick likes to rub on stuff, but I'll tell you what, that looks pretty low. Let's see if I can't. Pull this out here super good. Not sit there and rub against a bunch of other stuff. Oh yeah. Yep, I'm definitely low on oil, so probably what I'll end up doing tomorrow, I don't have time right now, but I've got a new filter and I got oil. I'll probably just take and do an oil change video again, just to let you know I am doing maintenance on my machine. It just doesn't maintain itself, you know. But that's why it just pays to take and look over your machine here and there. I'm going to check the hydraulic fluid here. It's one thing about this mechanical stuff that I've just never enjoyed. I've never enjoyed greasy fingers. Oh, yeah, I've got plenty of hydraulic fluid, and it looks insanely clean. It's actually got a slight tinge of yellow to it, so I can actually see it. So I'm not saying that's a good thing because it ain't super clean, but with that being said, there's plenty of it in there, and I know it's new, so then I'll just take and wipe up around there. I'm not going to bother checking that. I was going to check the hydraulic filter, but for how clean that crap looks, and being I had just went over that, like I said, that hydraulic stuff itself likes to leak a little bit, so it doesn't hurt to wipe some of this stuff up. Otherwise, you just end up with messing with your machine. But yeah, I guess that's really all I got for you, is just check over your machine, wipe it down. You know, I'm fortunate now where I've got a heated shop to pull it into, and not everybody is privy to that. But like I said, if with the stuff down here, you know, if that gets packed in there like it was, and then, you know, it was kind of snow in there, wet in there, and that could start freezing up outside, you know, that's going to affect the bucket. And then I do want to pop this out here too, because a lot of people have asked and have been wondering my bucket size. I know I put it out there and I put it in the comments, but I'm going to remeasure it again because I forgot the height of it. So it's 36 inches long there, and obviously the width is 4 foot right there, slightly under 4 foot. And then I had this hook put in here. That's been handy for a few things here and there. So I just had them weld that on, and then the height I think I said was 28 inches. Let's see if my memory was good. Yeah, it looks like it was 24 inches. 23 and a half to that. So I'll repost back to the guys that I responded to. That's 28. And I will just say my personal opinion why this bucket is so good on the machine. It's the length of it, because the length keeps it, what I would probably say, it keeps the bucket from twisting. So the length helps get behind it, and so you're just pushing, and it really balances out to the track and the machine. And I think that's really why it does as well as it does. Plus with snow, the length of it just really helps for so many things, and especially for like reaching out and back dragging. You'll just notice that extra reach that the bucket has. You'll be able to see the tip of your bucket so much easier. But my personal opinion, I have no clue what my thought would be of this machine if I did not have this bucket. This bucket has been honestly the best attachment that I've bought. I mean, it's worth every penny. It maximizes usage. Obviously there's still other times where you're using a different bucket and stuff like that, but yeah, that's the specs on the bucket. And yeah, that's pretty much all I'm going to get into. If anybody's got any comments, I really want to start tapping into my LED lights, because I bought some different setups, and I would like to know if anybody's done that. Where are you hooking up your lights from? Are you just basically taking them out of this and then rewiring them from up here to the existing light, or are you going down inside? And I'm going to do some recon on that. Maybe I'll figure it out before, but I'm not super a super wire guy, so I just honestly have not even really looked, so I'm sure I can figure it out. But if anybody has got any direction what they've done for lights or anything like that with the electrical, holler at me. But yeah, anyway, that's just a simple kind of maintenance. Look over your machine, check your oil, as I just caught it there. Just stay on top of your maintenance. It's a big deal. I would say, you know, for sure grease your skid, depending on how many hours you're going in a day. Every time's great. But yeah, just always sit there and look at your hydraulics, look at your fluids, and yeah, you should be happy skidding from there. But anyway, please like, subscribe, comment down below. J Bros out.